Liam, a game of two halves, wasn't it? Brilliant first 45. What happened in the second?
Goals change games, and it's something that we need to rectify. I'm sick of coming off the pitch, being congratulated for performance and not getting the result that we want. And I challenged the players at half time and myself, I'm a part of the group, to put 90 minutes together. And the first 45 minutes is similar to Sunderland. We're so in control of a game after 25 minutes, and then we can see two goals in quick succession. We have to change the mentality of the group. That's not pointing the finger at individuals. That's my job, for us to be consistently successful. But in saying that, there's so many positives. It's so difficult every game coming out to speak to you, because there are positives in that performance. We've just come away to one of the best teams in the league. I think they'll get promoted. I think they've got so much firepower, they've got so much quality. I think Michael's got them playing some outstanding football. We play to that level, and then we just shoot ourselves in the foot. So plenty to work on, plenty of positives, and we have to make sure that we're consistently performing at that level for 90 minutes every game next season.
You've been there as a player. I suppose 3 goals in 6 minutes, mentally, it scrambles your brains, doesn't it, when you're trying to get organised?
Good teams don't know. The best teams don't get scrambled. The best teams know how to see those moments through. The most disappointing goal is the second goal. It's a great bit of play from Isaiah Jones, the first goal. He picks out a great cross and the lad finishes it. The second goal is just a straight ball down the middle of the pitch, and that's something that hasn't happened to us since I've been here. So there's plenty of us to work on. But at the same time, I know that we're on the right track. It's a really, really bittersweet feeling at the moment, because I don't like losing any game. I'm here to win games of football, but at the same time, there's plenty of positives, even though it doesn't feel like it at the moment.
Well, let's talk about some of those positives. I'll pick out Adama Traore first.
Yeah.
His first touch, the way he was moving the ball about in that first half, was exemplary.
He's a very, very good player. I only took him off at the end. We've got another game on Saturday, so I took him off. I've got to continuously check on these players in terms of their loading, in terms of the amount of minutes that they play. That's going to change next season. We need a robust squad. The injuries we've had, we're coming away to Middlesbrough, by the way. No strikers, playing a certain style of football. Little Harry Vaughan, I thought it was outstanding in the time he was on the pitch. Be great learning for him. And they're the positives I'm speaking about, but I have to say, next season there'll be none of this talk. That we have to put pressure on ourselves to perform and win games consistently, because for a lot of spells in games, our performance levels are right up there in this league.
And what other positives do you think are key to point out?
Our bravery to play in away from home, our bravery to take the ball. Some of our football was top. Our defensive shape in the first half was outstanding. I said to the players after the game, when things are difficult, that's when you have to stick to your shape. You don't come off the shape, because that's what gives you the foothold in the game. And I felt second half, which the bit disappointing element for me was when they did go 2-1 up, we started playing off the cuff and we started doing our own thing and we started pressing at the wrong time. You have to have the mentality to stay calm, because we had so many, we're 3-1 down, we had 3 moments where we could have scored and in transition, and we score and we're right back in the game. So there's plenty for us to work on, but overall it's a difficult one to take tonight.
Jim, I remember when we spoke before the game about attackers maybe not being able to stitch games together and get form. Now Cybernesh is getting some minutes. He's got his second goal.
Yeah, fantastic move. Worked on the training ground. Ali has timed it. It's a fantastic ball from Adama. That's a pleasing one. But I'm sick of talking about positives when you come away not with what you could get. And the players have to believe a little bit more in themselves, stay calmer under pressure, and I'll be working really, really hard in the summer to recruit that type of player into the football club.
Has everyone come through okay tonight?
Yeah, so far so good. Touch wood. We've got another big game on Saturday, and I've challenged the players in there, get back on the coach, don't feel sorry for yourselves, and hopefully we can rectify it on Saturday.
And Watford still have something to play for mathematically. They're still pushing for the playoffs, and there's plenty riding on it.
There is. I want the players to go out and give that 45-minute performance over 90 minutes and we'll be absolutely fine. But we'll have to assess the players' fitness, make sure that the loading's correct again, and make sure we get a team that go out and give a full 90-minute performance on Saturday.
Well, Louis, I imagine it was a pretty down dressing room at full time after being a pretty happy one at half time.
Yeah, it's sickening. It's very, very frustrating to be in that much control. Obviously they're a top team. They had the moments first half as well, but I think that first half performance shows the levels we know we're at and we can get to. But to come out second half and basically undo all the good work that we did first half is so disappointing and so frustrating, and something that I feel sums us up. And again, time and time again, we put ourselves in a position where we feel we can really kick on, and games gone by in the past, and then, like you say, we put in a second half performance like that, and it's just little moments that are costing us. But you'd be sloppy in key moments against top sides like that, and they punish you, and all of a sudden you're 3-1 down.
Why do you think that second half occurred?
Good question. I think it's a number of things which we probably need to address as a group. We had a chat in there, and yeah, we have a lot of work to do. Although we're doing a lot of good things, we have a lot to do in terms of improving, in terms of getting where we want to get, and I'm sure that's what we have to do.
3 goals in 6 minutes. Did that scramble the brains?
I think 3 goals in 6 minutes in any game of football is not ideal, unless it's obviously in favour for yourselves. But yeah, no, I'm still trying to sort of process it, still trying to wrap my head round sort of what went on that second half, and we'll have a look at it back and see where we went wrong. But it's it can't happen in a game in where I feel we was in such control, and we have to get better at getting that second goal and putting teams to bed. Albeit people might think I'm crazy saying that against the top side, Middlesbrough, that are pushing for promotion in the way in which they are. But I think, like you say, we need to watch the first half to show the levels we're at and the levels we know we can get to.
But that first 45 minutes, as you've touched upon, and to use a different sporting analogy, you had them in the corner. You were centre ring, and you were able to move the ball about, play freely, and you didn't really give them much of a chance after 15 minutes. The last half an hour we was in control.
Yeah, but I think that's the difference. I feel when you have a team in the corner on the ropes, as you say, you have to put them to bed and you have to punish them. Because you give them a chance to come back swinging, and like you say, second half you're seeing that with them. We knew that going into the game, so we was our own worst enemy tonight. And like you say, if you don't punish the top sides in this division, it proves costly.
Can I ask how you're feeling at the moment? Because you seem to be playing through the pain barrier at the moment. How are you?
No, I'm good. All good.